Well, this morning, calls growing in Hartford for more funding for the city's school district. Your reporter Owen Kingsley joins us now live with powerful pleas from students. And then what happens next today? Good morning, Owen.
Well, good morning. Last night, we watched parents and students and teens. They lined up and explained the opportunities that they're missing out on due to a direct lack of funding, opportunities they fear they'll continue to miss out on and watch disappear due to this massive budget gap. $70 million. That's what the superintendent says the Hartford Public School District needs over the next 2 years. The city's mayor says they can't use rainy day funds to make up the deficit, and city and district leaders are hoping the state can provide more funding. The district has already cut $70 million and 400 positions over the past 3 years. Last night, we heard from students, parents, and teachers who say they are feeling those cuts every day in school.
I've seen opportunities diminish just as fast as they presented themselves, such as the chorus class I was partaking in until it was no longer deemed necessary.
Lawmakers right now are weighing proposals to increase funding, but nothing so far has been finalized. The legislative session ending in just a couple of weeks. Now, tonight, the Board of Education here in Hartford, they're going to be presenting their budget to City Council. The reporter live in Hartford, I'm Owen Kingsley, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.